everybody, it's Dr. Joe, and today I'm going to show you some radial nerve glides. So let's get started. Disclaimer alert, disclaimer alert. So these radial nerve glides, sometimes they're called flossing. I'm going to kind of add in at the end some stretches. So you can kind of call it what you want. With nerve glides and nerve flossing, you have to be really, really careful about how many you do. I would say at the most at one time you should really do just about 10. So if you're following along and doing all of them, I would just do maybe 4 or 5 of each, because if you do too many, you're really going to irritate that nerve, and the ones at the end are going to kind of flow into actually stretching the nerve versus just the glides. So the first ones are going to be a little bit easier. They're more that flossing glide, and then it's going to get a little bit harder. So the first radial glide that you're going to do is put your hand just a little bit behind you and slightly out. You want to take your fingers and keep them straight, and at your wrist just bend away from you, almost like you're throwing something behind you, but you're going to keep it there. Try and keep your fingers straight. You're not closing your fist for this one, and all you're going to do is just look straight ahead and then just kind of push out and in a couple times. So if you have some nerve pain in there, you might not be able to bend it as much as me. That's okay. Just bend it as much as you can, keeping your fingers straight. If you can bend it a little more, that's fine. And you just push out until you feel that little bit of that tingly in there, or a little bit of tension in there, and that's just kind of gliding that radial nerve there. So again, if you're following along with me, just do 3 or 4, because we're going to do it a couple different ways, and I don't want you to irritate that nerve. So the next one you're going to do is still kind of get into this position, but now what you're going to do is do some head movements with it. So you're going to go out to the side, but as you go out, you're going to start with your hand here, and then you're going to come over and out and then come back in. So your fingers are pointing in when you're in, and your fingers are going out and away as you go on. So you're just coming in and then going out. And so again, just feeling that little bit of tension. You shouldn't feel a lot, but getting that nerve gliding or flossing that radial nerve in there. So just again, 3 or 4 of those, and then taking a break, shaking it out if you need to. So the next one is going to be getting a little bit more tension on it, going a little bit more into a stretch versus a glide, even though you're still gliding that radial nerve. This time you're going to make a fist with your hand. So as you're coming back into the fist, doing this position, you're going to turn your head away. So you can start with your hand or your fingers open and turn it going into a fist and then going away like that. You come back up, make that fist, turn that head away, come back in. So palm forward, make that fist, turn that head away, and then come back in. So again, if you're feeling a lot of like those pins and needles tingling and it's not going away as soon as you stop, that's probably too much, and you want to go back to the ones at the beginning that are a little bit easier. And so the last one is going to be really more of a stretch, and this one is the one you should probably feel the most. So if the other ones you're already feeling it a lot, you're probably not ready for this last one. But this time you're going to put your hand straight out. So your arm's going to be at about 90 degrees. It doesn't have to be quite that high, but this is what's going to give it a little bit more of a stretch. Make a fist again, and with your palm downwards. So this time your head, you're going to side bend and turn away, and as you do that, you're going to bring your fist down. So turn, down and away, come back up, down and away, almost like you're looking at something behind you, and then back up. So again, in total, you should only do about 10 of these. So if you're going through all of them, just do a couple of each, because you can really irritate that nerve. So if you'd like to help support my channel, make sure and click on the link up there. And don't forget to subscribe by clicking down there. And remember, be safe, don't irritate that nerve. Have fun, and I hope you feel better soon.